Welcome to today's Woven Loft Masterclass on reuse, repurpose and restyle. I believe every product lives many lives because beauty is built to evolve. We are here today with Vaidehi from House of Flair to discuss about this. So Vaidehi, I wanted to ask you about sustainability. Is it a fad? You think it's the next trend? Let me know what you think.
I feel sustainability is here to stay. I feel it's the next big thing. I think it's going to become more of a necessity than a trend. Reusing, repurposing and restyling things is going to be the need of the hour eventually, because I feel doing that will also cause a little less harm to the environment. Let's say, let me take you through some of the materials which are sustainable. Let's say bamboo, wood, rattan, wicker, cork. These are some of the materials which are coming back in trend. So if you see, a lot more homes are moving to from the very modern look to a very rustic organic modern look, to a very Japandi, wabi sabi, where the use of these materials is increasing by the day. One is obviously setting a trend, but second, while we're also setting a trend, we're also kind of harming the planet a little lesser. So, and obviously your products are all sustainable. So I will come back to the question about how you started this. I feel adding jute baskets, adding pieces of wooden decor or furniture, while it makes it look cool, I think it's also serving a purpose. It's also saving the planet and can be reused in a lot different ways.
Totally. I think 2025 and forward is going to be all about organic modern.
So let me tell you, Niyati, how we can make our homes more sustainable. My top 3 solutions for that would be reuse, repurpose and restyle. And let me show you how we can actually do that in real.
Great, let's go over it.
I'm going to show some examples of exactly how it's to be done. One is reuse. So we start with this basket here, which is actually right now has some kids' toys in it, and how it can be used in several ways. You can use the same thing in your bathrooms with some laundry, as a laundry basket. You can use the same thing in a nook next to the sofa as a planter. You can also use it, how we mentioned in the previous videos, next to your sofa to put some cushions. Obviously there are different sizes to it, but I'm just giving you some examples how we can reuse items. So another thing that you can add here is how you can take these beautiful woven cane sheets and make art out of it. You can also use them as dining mats and placemats for your coffee tables, for your dinner tables. How you can also use this fruit basket, once upon a time fruit basket. Now you can add it in your shelves with some storage. You can add it in your bathrooms with some folded napkins or towels, and there are many ways to reimagine things.
Great, absolutely. What do you think about the trays? How can we use it?
I feel trays are multi-purpose. You can use them in a lot of ways. You can use them for serving, you can use them for styling. You can add your old glass jars and vases with some candles in it and create a really amazing mood for your coffee tables, also for your dinner tables when you have dinner. So I feel, it's my tip and advice to everyone, do not throw some of these loved pieces, because there's a whole lot of different things that you can do with it. All you have to do is just tap on your imagination. Okay, the second topic here that we're mentioning about is how we can repurpose things. So let's say you have an old curtain and maybe you're just bored with the look, but it still looks and feels great. What do you do with it? Now that's what you can do with it. You can actually sandwich it in between an art and create an amazing textured wall art for yourself. Amazing. You can do a set of gallery wall. Maybe you can put a great family picture and make it more fun. You can also make cushions out of it. You can make placemats out of it. You can use it as a great runner for your dining table, for your events. There's no end to it. Really. You can play so much around with it. My third and the most favorite thing that I want to talk about here is restyle. While we were mentioning it, while we were styling shelves, I told you that we'll probably bring it up in a later time, that how do you restyle your old items, like your old decor pieces, which are still in great condition but just need to be put in a different space. So let's say we have this old lamp in your room, and you want to play around with it and it still looks good, and you can take one of those vases from your shelf and you can actually make that as your cool lampshade base, and this becomes an entire different piece without anyone having to know that this is not how it looked. So yeah, that's what I said. Styling is all about having fun. It's about how you can do more with less.
Yes.
It's about how you can reuse, repurpose, restyle, and still give it a new space, and make sure that you are also kind of contributing to our environment, which is
great for our planet.
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, your products are absolutely, they hit the nail because they're eco-friendly, they're sustainable. So I want to hear more from you. So Niyati, while all the past few masterclasses have been about you asking me, how I do it, but I want to ask you here now, how did you do it? How did you think of when you started Quilt Avenue? Did you, was sustainability your point of view, or did you want to bring or showcase a product? I want to know your thoughts behind it and why you started Quilt Avenue.
Okay, so materials like cane, wicker, rattan, linen, I feel they've always been there and they are here to stay forever. These materials, I think, evolve with trends, but they can be part of home and fashion. What I saw was a global shift. People were going towards more organic, timeless design, because obviously we take into account inflation. People don't want to spend every now and then on new decor. They want something that would look good even 2 years now, maybe restyled in a different way, reused in a different way. So one thing that I think that made me gravitate towards Quilt Avenue was because I love texture. I feel they bring out a life in a home. They make the home feel lived in, loved. So one of the main objectives which I felt that I was seeing was a global shift, one towards slow living and people believing in things where things make them feel homely. And the secondly, what I felt was that I wanted to give the artisans a true platform, a place where their creativity is showcased and valued for.
So thank you so much, Niyati, for telling us about your story and how you started Quilt Avenue. One of the reasons and what you spoke about is about doing something good to the society, giving artisans a livelihood, is why I really love Quilt Avenue, and I wanted to collaborate with you as well. I love wicker, I love rattan, whether it's in my personal style or whether it's in homes that I use them there, is why I quickly agreed to do this entire masterclass, and it made so much sense because this is something that I feel people should start using more in their homes, not because of the eco-friendliness, but because how they actually look in a house. A lot of times people have this apprehension of using rattan and using cane in their homes, making it feel vintage or old school, but I feel it's time to make that shift. Even modern homes can carry off a lot of rattan, and you can use it in your chairs, you can use it on your shelves, you can use it in your bathrooms, you can use it in your kitchens, for organizations, for styling, or just for fun.
Thank you, Vaidehi, for coming and your wonderful, thoughtful styling tips.